Can you sing that song? Have you ever sung it? I mean, aside from the film, you did it in the film.
You know, John, people come up to me and say, could you sing Thanks to the Memory? I say, no, I can't. I have done so many parodies. I used to end my Pepsodent show with a different parody every week. And never got back to the original lyric, you know?
Yeah.
And I was happy to hear you. I recognize it after you sang it.
Oh, sure you do. That plays every time you walk out. That's like Hail to the Chief.
That's right, but they don't know. Nobody knows the release. All they hear is, thanks for the memory. And you go to, you go to Dayton, Ohio, and the band and the nightclub, when you walk in, they'll play Thanks to the Memory. They get to the release, they all go, what the hell is that, you know?
Now, you started to sing a little bit. Thanks, what note is that, John? I bet you can't sing it. Thanks for the memory.
No, that's the gay key. I'd have to take it down a little. E flat, E flat.
Well, how did you know that?
Thanks for... That's higher. That's gayer.
We thought that
Is that E flat? He doesn't know.
You probably won't be singing that, although they'll be playing it a lot on your new special. How many specials do you do a year?
Well, it all depends. I've done as high as 10.
10? That's almost a weekly show.
I did 16 hours the year before last. And last year, I think I did about 12, and this year I'm doing about 12.
This time, the new special's on NBC, and it's shown this month in February, on the February 28th. 28th. Yes. 28th, right. What's it about? What is left to celebrate?
Well, this is a show, a 2-hour show of the women I love, called Beautiful.
You can fit them all in 1 hour?
Beautiful,
2 hours?
Beautiful. Thank you very much. Beautiful but funny. This is all the gals I've worked with on television, and all the beautiful gals.
Not the films, just television.
Just television, that's right.
Well, so who are some of the people?
Well, just about everybody you can think of, in the business. I've worked with about 300 women, and they've all been very cooperative and very loving, and they were damn good on the show, too. See, now you talk like that, but we don't know that much about the Bob Hope before he was married. I've been married to Dolores 47 years. How many? Right. And I've been home 3 weeks.
So pretty easy to keep the marriage together.
That's all he can do, but he wants to get in the act. It's a soft shoe shuffle.
Could I get into the act? Can you show me a little bit of how to do that?
You can do it, I think, can't you?
Well, try me.
Anybody can do that.
Sure. Come over here. Come It's all in the hands.
Double over here.
Bob Hope is with us all day. Bob Hope is Lucille Ball. Yes, again, from Mike. Yeah. If there were a throne of comedy, certainly Bob Hope would be the king standing beside his queen, and his queen sits on the throne for years and will for a long time. Her name is Lucille Ball, and she's with us today. Lucille Ball. You hear what Bob said? He said, how about a little hug for me? You don't often...
We've rehearsed for a few years.
Oh, my God, we got that chair again.
No, these are our most expensive chairs. We pulled them out for you.
Well, I don't care. You could afford a board.
Do you remember when you first met this guy?
It's all right for you.
No, it isn't all right for me. I'm with you. I like to sit up a little bit. How about a little pillow or something here for Lucy? A little pillow.
Do you remember when you first met
We're
this
getting so old we
crazy
need
guy?
pillows.
A little booster.
How's that, John?
Do you remember?
What were you going to say, honey?
I said, do you remember when you first met this crazy guy? Not when you first worked with him, but first saw him.
That's when we were Ma and Pa Kettle. That's what
Yes, of course I remember, but not the exact date or anything, because I met him first on sort of USO things and radio. But he didn't you know, say more than how do you do. But when we first worked together, I don't know what year that was, but it was a great year for me, I can tell you, and a great moment.
Your first impression of this guy?
I was very much in awe, and I had not been warned about Bob. And by that, I mean, has nothing to do with your sex problems.
Everybody knows.
We were doing a picture that they had said was a serious picture. And it was a remake of Little Miss Marker. And what did we call it?
Sorrowful Jones.
Oh, Sorrowful Jones. And I knew it wasn't Little Miss Marker. And I had not been warned that he did not favor being straight throughout. And they'd had a little trouble with him. They had said, now here you play straight. And he said, well, we'll wait till we get to it. We'll see. Now, no one had told me anything about this. So we came to a scene one day, and you're hearing this for the first time, Bob? Are you hearing this for the first time?
I'm trying to get a pillow for you.
Yeah, I'm trying to get
I don't think I've ever heard this story. I think it's the first time.
Well, it's that you really had a thing about going straight forever. You know, you didn't
Right,
want to do...
absolutely.
Once in a while, you wanted to drop a little gag. And this was one spot where I was in shock. They came back and said, here's the new dialogue. And I went, oh, no. He promised. They said that it's a straight scene. If he doesn't play it straight, I have no... I have to talk to him. And I said, you want to talk to him? Oh, be our guest. Be our guest. You go talk to him. I said, yes, well, where is he? He said, he's in his dressing room. Then rap. Come in. Mr. Hope, yes. About the scene we're going to do. I got the new dialogue, yes. Well, I was hoping that you wouldn't change the dialogue. And he said, well, we did. And I said, well, is there any way that I could talk you out of it? And he said, for what? And I said, because it's a sincere, wonderful scene, and it's our best scene together. And he said, no, I doubt that is our best scene together. I mean, well, how do you know? And I said, it's so important, Mr. Hope. And I went out, anyway, he finally said, well, okay, we'll try it your way. I came out, and I was all smiles, because they expected me to come out in tatters and rags and tears, you know? Not that he's violent, but he usually put his foot down on things like that with them. And what was it, Mort Viner? What was his name? Mort
Lockman?
Lockman. We'll apologize to the other people.
Yeah.
And I came out, he said, fine, we go back to the old dialogue, and they couldn't believe it. But then they told me afterward what a lion's mouth I had walked into. But I didn't know, see, when you're ignorant, it's blissful.
Yes, but if Lucille Ball walked in the dressing room so sweet like that, you could get anybody to do anything, but that...
I wasn't that sweet. I was terrified, but not for the reasons that they wanted me to be terrified.
Yeah.
Or thought I should be.
Along the way came Fancy Pants. Am I saying the title right? That was the second or third film that you... Bob, going to think that we don't have a big furniture budget.
And they'll be right.
These chairs cost a lot of money.
That's right, but you could make them, you should be higher than we are.
No.
Yes.
I'm but here to ask questions.
Yeah, but I don't like to look down on you.
Well, that's okay. I love looking up to you.
It's bad here.
Oh, okay. Well, Lucy, Fancy Pants. I'm sorry, the light. Yes, I'm sorry. Yes.
They'll change the chairs next time.
I'm told that there were 3 or 4 films you did, but Fancy Pants was one where Bob hurt himself during the shooting. Then in Facts of Life,
Yeah.
Lucy got sick during that shooting. So your relationship was...
I was hurt. I didn't get sick. I was badly hurt. And to this day, it bothers me. When I think Bob's back is still bad from...
From the first picture?
Well, not from what she's laughing at. He fell off a barrel
fell off a barrel.
He fell off a barrel.
I fell off a horse.
Well, it was
yeah.
a barrel
prop
horse.
Yeah.
And he really hurt himself, and I fell on, in Facts of Life, I got smart one day and didn't take the assistant director's hand getting into a boat and tipped my toe, fell 5.5 feet on my eye and injured the discs and whatnot. And, oh, he was so upset because the picture had been going, rolling along, was fun, and everything was so great. And I remember just before I passed out for the last time, got into the ambulance, he said, oh, we were doing so well. We were doing so well.
Well, you know, I was thinking, how the hell could we recast her?
Yeah, we only had a couple of weeks left.
We have to take a break.
Why?
Take this pause. We have to, because we do this. We have to get some new furniture in. We'll take a break. Be back with Bob and Lucy right after this.
I have everything I've always wanted, a family and my own business. I sell Avon, and I feel terrific about it. I've gained so much confidence since I've become an Avon representative. I never thought I could do it. I mean, I was really scared when I rang that first doorbell. And now I have a whole territory of customers who like me and love the Avon products I sell. What a way to work.
Avon, what a beautiful way to work.
Did you know that Avon is the world's largest beauty company? That means women who sell Avon are representing the company that sells more makeup, fragrance, and jewelry than anyone else. And every Avon product comes with a money-back guarantee.
Avon, what a beautiful way to work. Avon, what a beautiful way to work.
Just think, you could run your own Avon business too. Call 1-800-228-3300.
A and straighten. Okay, girls, that's it.
Avon, what a beautiful way to work.
You know, when you sell Avon, you set your own hours. And that means a lot to me because I just don't want to give up too much time with my family. And most important of all is that I can make really good money selling Avon. Now Bob and I can afford lots of things we've always wanted. What a difference another income makes. Bob says I've never seemed happier. And you know what? He's absolutely right.
Avon offers you a chance to earn money, gain confidence, and make some new friends. To learn more about becoming an Avon representative, call us toll-free at 1-800-228-3300. There's no obligation. That's 1-800-228-3300. Avon. It's a beautiful way to work.
What was it like playing love scenes with this man with the wonderful nose?
Why are you picking on my nose? What is that?
I would think to kiss Bob
I
Hope
don't
would
think
be...
my nose is that exceptional. We used to use it as a gag on radio, but do you think there's any... I mean, look. Do you think there's anything different about that? Don't break up.
No, I don't. And it never got in the way of our love scene.
That's the second time. That's the second time you referred to mine.
Well, I would think that when a woman presses her face against yours, that she would come face to face with this
You
wonderful...
don't come face to face if you prepare and you go sideways.
It's like this.
Funny, I never thought of it.
Now, Lucy kisses very nice. I will
Oh,
testify.
yeah.
Do I have lipstick on, and do I look funny?
You know, you look very well in lipstick.
I see. But what was it like having a love scene with this charmer?
It was difficult not to giggle. Not because it was a love scene, but because his little asides, he just could not resist those little asides. And as you were coming toward him, and his back was to the camera, I remember a few, I don't remember which picture it was. Facts of Life, I guess. And his back was to the camera, I'm coming into the camera, and he's making little funnies at me, you know, and looking me over and everything. And I tried to be as serious as I could. It's difficult because he just does not take things seriously.
No, you know that laughter is the key to sex stimulant? You know that this is being proved by all the doctors, all the medical high guys and all that. This is true.
We've been doing it wrong
And
all these years.
And I've wondered why I've gotten so many laughs.
I think I stepped on that punchline. Is that where that was going? Somebody once said there's two things you should never do in the bedroom: point and laugh.
Very good.
Well, I've told that before on the show. My jokes are getting old. One difference in the way you've raised your families. Let's go to another topic. I think we've done the love scene. For some reason, Bob's children, although your daughter, is it Linda, is a producer, but your children are not performers. Now, Lucy, your children are performers, and you've had them on the shows and things. Is that a different way of raising children?
No, I think it's the way they want to go. You know, Tony was a producer. He produced that Judd thing for a while over at 20th Century Fox.
When they were younger, you were in a sort of another, you were traveling so much that there was no way they could be with you.
No, I was doing pictures all the time.
Oh, that's true.
In
That's
fact,
true. That's true.
I got one great shot where I did the Hook. I impersonated Victor McLaglen in The Princess and the Pirate.
Yeah.
And Tony and Linda came over. They were about that high. They
Scared
didn't
them to
recognize
death.
me because I had this whole thing on, you know. And scared the hell out of
Yeah.
them, you know? But it's just the way they want to go. You know, I mean, Linda wants to do that. She wants to produce. And
Didn't
Tony
they
wants
pretend and act up a storm when they were little at home? That's what my kids did.
Not too much.
But
no.
we encouraged that
Yeah,
because we were trying to encourage their musical career. We didn't want to nag them to practice. So Jessie played drums and Lucy played the piano, and we would, instead of saying, why don't you go in and do your practicing, we would say, Bob Hope is coming over on Thursday, and wouldn't it be nice if for Mr. and Mrs. Hope that you had that little skit ready, the one that that you did the other day for us?
Yeah.
And they'd go down, and you'd hear them practicing all over the place, and they'd be ready on Thursday.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Dolores didn't do that, you know, although Tony's wife, Judy, is doing that with my grandchildren. You know, saying, and when they come out for Thanksgiving or Christmas, they've always got a song or a little piece of business ready.
Yeah.
You know, and now they're leaning that way.
Yes.
But we never really did that.
How did you celebrate Christmas with all the roading you did at Christmas time? Was your family life disrupted by that with the kids,
Not
Bob?
at all. We used to celebrate, you know, on all the trips we used to take, we celebrated on New Year's. We'd get home about the 30th, and that was our Christmas.
I can attest to that. I've never seen such big trees, and they were up until, like, January 12th. You had huge trees in the Moore Park house.
Yeah, right.
Indoors and out. Yes, the whole place was done up until, like, the King of Kings, January 12th or something like that.
Yeah.
And the celebration came later, and...
Obviously, family's been so important to both of you. As far as being a disciplinarian, were you very strict, Lucy? With the
I
kids?
was strict, but I don't think Bob was strict.
No,
He left that to Dolores.
I was the comedy relief. Dolores took care of that. Yeah, because I traveled so much. In fact, one time I was going on a trip, and Tony was about 6 years old, and I said, as I walked out, I said, goodbye, Tony, and he said, goodbye, Bob Hope.
I love it. I love it.
We have to take a break. When we come back, Dorothy Lamour did so many of the road pictures with
I
Bob.
love
Right
that.
after this,
Never
Dorothy
heard.
Lamour. Can you sense what a thrill it is for me to be hosting this show? I never dreamed I'd be sitting between two of the greatest legends in show business here. The people that you all have entertained.
Trying to bury us or something?
No. I mean, living legends. Does legends means
Legends
that
in our
you're-
own mind.
Legends, living legends. If you put together the number of people you all have entertained, my goodness, you're talking about the world.
Yeah,
Well,
that
Bob.
gal on your left, I get her on my razor once in a while. My electric razor. She's all over the place.
What does that mean? Oh, you pick her up because she's on, yes,
you know,
yes,
she's
on television so
Look at the
much.
millions he has entertained
Yes.
without the reruns.
Our next guest. It was in the movie The Jungle Princess that our next guest gave new meaning to the word sarong.